Hello, my sun rays. Just wanted to say thank you for listening. Today we're going to be having a little conversation about how to know whether it's a good idea to share or not. Sometimes as light workers or as people that are really intuitive or very sensitive, we feel things on a deeper level, and we're constantly going through changes and learning lessons all the time. And sometimes there's moments where we feel like we should share these stories. We should, I don't know, somehow help people by speaking up or sharing. But then there's always that voice also that's doubting or doubtful of whether it's a good idea to share or not. And I thought this would be a great conversation and topic to speak about because I used to have that fear as well. And this is how I decide on whether it's a good idea to share or not. So more often than not, there's always going to be someone out there that has the same experience or has the same feelings or is going through an experience just like you. And maybe you don't know these people, but somehow when the message needs to be heard, they're going to find it. And who better to hear it from than someone that has already experienced it, that has already gone through it. That's what gives me the courage to speak. And a lot of times when we open up about things that are really sensitive or that are very deep, we do leave ourselves up open to vulnerability, because people can use what we say and perhaps maybe use it against us or maybe criticize it or judge it. And maybe that's a lot of times where fear comes from, or maybe that's where fear comes from and the reason maybe why some people don't share. But I want you to know that when you do share, make sure it's from the intention that you're creating that sacred space and you're invoking your ancestors with you and all your guides with you to share this message in a way that's received and heard and listened by the people that is truly going to help. And I'm not saying this is going to completely protect you from like all criticism and judgment, but what I am saying is this will give you a sense of courage, in the sense where no matter what anybody says or no matter how people take it, you know your truth. And you know why you shared it. And you know where that information is coming from. And you know that it's a true experience. It's a real experience. And that no matter what anybody says, it is what it is. I went through it. This is how I see it. And that's just it. And there's nothing that anybody can say about it, because this is your experience. This is your perspective, your reality. And maybe you record it this year and maybe 5 years you look back on it and say, wow, I've changed a lot. Well, that's just a documentation of your evolution. And the thing is that everyone's evolving. Everyone's learning. And we are all at this moment for just exactly that, a moment. And do not let fear be the thing that stops you from sharing your truth and sharing your wisdom. And that is the message for today. And I want to just thank you again for listening. And also, if you want to go dive a little bit deeper into your own self and maybe would like some more guidance and some more encouragement on a level that helps people, you, the light worker, align energetically and kind of really tap into those gifts, to master those gifts, to really go out and fulfill your life's purpose, please visit soullivingco.com, and I will leave some information in the box below. Thank you again for listening, and I will see you next time. Peace.